Yo boys, what's going on? And today we're going to be looking at who killed Sully. So today I'm going to go through every character I think it might be. I know the exact name, person, if it's a girl, woman, boy, man. I don't know who it is. First person who had motive, the Irish. Now we know an Irish are a gang, which means retaliation. Gangs retaliate. If you hit them, they hit you. We know that's how the life goes, the streets go. If someone hits you, you hit them. And I'm not talking in the playground where you hit them, they hit you back. I'm talking about you take their food, you rob something off them, you try and kill one of them. You do kill one of them, they kill one of yours. You know,
why is this guy talking like he's from the hood, fam? What the?
like, you kill one of ours, we kill one of yours. So we do know the Shane and Sully took out the Irish. They took out John McGee. They ran Top Boy. They literally had Sully on ropes. When you have Sully on ropes, Sully was the real Top Boy. So if you have Sully on ropes, the real Top Boy on ropes, you know they're important. And personally with the Irish, I think they should have kept the Irish on for a lot longer. It was too rushed. And I don't think the Irish should have actually been killed. But they were. You know, is what it is. It's a shame. Yes. The motive they had, Sully killed them. Now that's enough motive. If you kill the boss and the nephew, that's enough motive for the Irish to retaliate. And they're a big gang. What we saw from it, they were big time. They were big time. They did horrendous things. And, you know, they took out the Moroccans. So we know they had that link. They took out the Moroccans, so we know they had power. We know they had men. So could them soldiers come back and get revenge for the boss? Maybe. That's the first one. Second one, Aaron. And this is very unlikely. It's very unlikely. It's probably about 10% true, 90% untrue. But Aaron is the next in line. And I'm going to tell you why. If someone kills your brother, what are you going to do? Didn't actually kill Sully.
Not worth it.
So Aaron could have, you know, been behind a tree. Because we know they're in the, like, forest or woods. Imagine Aaron was behind the tree watching Steph and was like, go on, Steph, do it. Because let's not forget, when Sully came and shot Jamie, Aaron saw it as well. It wasn't just Steph. I know Steph was the one who shouted, but Aaron was the one who called the ambulance. And Aaron was also standing there. So Aaron saw Sully's face as well. Jack. Now, this is probably the favourite. This is probably the favourite for me. And now, the reason I say this is Jack got treated like shit by Sully the whole season.
You think it's a game?
Peace.
Don't fucking play with me!
The whole season, Sully was on to Jack. And Jack was also one of the top soldiers in Summerhouse. And one of the top soldiers in the new season. So, Jack being at that place puts her in charge, and she's got a lot of responsibility. And sometimes, if the responsibility goes wrong, like with Lauren and Curtis, you know, as you can see, Jack takes the blame because Jack controls it. Realistically, Jack had a motive. A sister died with the same drugs they were selling. Second motive that Jack had, the pass. Jack asked for a pass. She said, I want to walk out here. I want to go. I want to go. And there's nothing you can do about it. I want to leave without being killed. And Sully went, nah. Jack asked for a pass. Sully said no. So then, if you're Jack, you're sitting there like, shit, I'm like a lamb ready to get slaughtered, waiting to get slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a pig waiting to get slaughtered. So I can either kill Sully before he kills me, or I can let Sully kill me. And who's going to want to die? No one is going to want to die. Sigh. Now, let's just imagine you had a motive with all your friends, nice little party. Someone comes in, like this house party, someone walks through my door, yeah, beats the shit out of me, puts a gun in my mouth, and then keeps it in my mouth and pushes it down even further. Imagine getting battered up so bad in front of all your friends. That's what happened to Cy. Cy was chilling. Sully beat the fuck out of him. Because Kieran told Sully that it was Cy and the Zeddies. So, Sully went in, battered him up, beat the fuck out of him, put a gun down his throat, embarrassed him in front of the whole ZTE side, supposed to be the, like, you know, the new leader of ZTE's, you know, the main guy, and to get embarrassed, and to be that shook of Sully, he's got to want revenge. Like, in the streets, you want revenge. Revenge happens in the streets, in the game, in the drug game, revenge happens. I noticed in Top Boy, they always get their get back, and it's a quote, I'm a quote Sully, if we're not monsters, we're food, and I can never be food.
We are not monsters with food. And I could never be food.
That means if we're not on top and we're not winning, someone else is going to be winning and trying to get us. So we can't have that. So it's always been a competition, and it's always been who is the baddest motherfucker, really. And Sai getting embarrassed is going to put a lot of anger in him. So then Sai could have pulled up, killed him. Sai had one motive, revenge. It was that clear. Next person in line, which I'm very interested about, Rafe. Why am I interested about Rafe? Because actually, I said Jack before was the favourite. I meant for me. The favourite of the fans, apparently 67% of Top Boy fan base think Rafe killed Sully. Let's look at the motives. Shane said to Rafe, listen, Sully's my best mate. Sully's my boy. You touch Sully, ain't gonna be good for none of us. And then Rafe said, come, I'll allow you. He said, I'll allow it. I won't touch Sully. But Rafe said, someone's got to pay. Now, I know what you're thinking. Instantly your brain's going, okay, so it was Rafe. Because he said someone's got to pay. So he killed Sully. Makes sense. Not that simple. Not Mike. Mike was one of Sully's friends. You know Peaky Blinders, Arthur Shelby? Mike plays Arthur Shelby. So Mike and Sully were dead close back then. They were like that. This is when Jason was like dead small, you know, Jason Top Boy. This is when he was like a little kid robbing everyone. He was a little shit. But Sully and Shane got into a little argument, like, why did you fucking say this? Why did you let him kill Mike? But little did he know, Sully got saved. The Shane saved Sully's life in exchange for Mike's life. So the first one is revenge. Maybe Rafe wanted more revenge, but that doesn't make sense. So I'm trying to find the other reason that Rafe would have had motive, and the only thing I can think of, the main thing, is Jermaine's still holding the grudge, and Jermaine said to Rafe, you know what, Rafe, we didn't do enough. Sully got away easy. He didn't even get battered up, he didn't even get hit. We just killed his friend. Let's get him. That's the only thing I can think of. Why else would Rafe come back and try and get more revenge? Made your bed, now lie in it. They made their bed and they're lying in it. They've made the bed, fam, and they're in it. So I don't get why Rafe's actually the favourite, because he's got like the worst motive ever. More revenge. Why would you want more revenge? He's already got his revenge. He's already got it. Why would, it's like Steph. People trying to say Steph did that. Why on God's green earth would Steph pull a gun on him, have the chance to kill him, and say you're not worth it, and then be like, you know what, I'm a bit bipolar, let me spin round the block and kill Sully? No, we know it's not Steph, because Steph had the chance to do it and he didn't do it. Want more revenge? He's already got his revenge. I don't get why he's actually the favourite, but all the Top Boy fans seem to think it was Rafe. Do I know why? No. So, that's the list we've gone through so far. We've gone through Jack, the Irish, Aaron, Sai, and Rafe. If you actually did see the person who walked away from the car, you know at the end when Sully dies and the person walks away?
You cannot tell me that is not Jack. That is Jack.
The person's wearing black. And I know that's the typical Top Boy look. You know, you wear black, you want to look like a roadman. Okay, it could have been any roadman in South London. But Jack wore black every episode. I'm going to pull up some pictures of Jack. And every single one of them is her wearing black. There. She's wearing black in all of them because she wore black. The person's wearing black. Jack's got the most motives. And all the fingers kind of point in her direction. She's got the best, reason to do it. You've got to think. I heard people saying like, oh, it's Kieran's mum if she found out that Kieran's dead or Sully had something to do. Do you really think Kieran's mum someone who had cancer, lived in summer house, is an old woman, wouldn't even know where to get her hands on a gun, would find a gun, then imagine find Sully, and then have that good aim that she can point through the fucking window and shoot Sully directly in the head. And then do you think Kieran's mum would really have the brains of the streets to put a hood up and then walk off? It's not Kieran's, it's not a mum, and it's no one old. You know, try and shoot someone wearing all pink. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to run in wearing a pink and Nike top, because they know where the cameras are. They know how to disguise themselves. They know how to hide themselves, put the hood up. They know all this. And the old people, the normal people in some house, they don't know this. So it's got to be someone who's on the road. I think it was Jack. Let me know in the comments who you think it was. I bet you all my comments are going to say, oh, it was Rafe, it was Rafe. Rafe's got no motive. Who would want more revenge? He's already got his revenge. He's already got his get back. But if you think in the comments it's Rafe, comment Rafe. I want to see how many Rafes we get. How many Rafes can we get? Can we get at least 50? So follow the Twitch. My Twitch is Lulac_9. I am live on there every single day. Subscribe, like, comment, all the good stuff. Share the video to all your mates. You know, put it in the group chat. Put it in the GC. But thank you for watching the video. Who do you think killed Sully? In a bit.
Never had thoughts that control me until something bad left me so long.